So what next in Pakistan? Is Imran Khan now almost on his way out, or can he bat till the last ball? I'm joined by, from the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, Abdul Samad Yaqub, spokesperson of the PTI, and Sadia Khan of the Pakistan Muslim League. Appreciate both of you joining us here on the news today. Abdul Samad Yaqub, am I right to say Imran Khan is on his way out? It's now only a matter of time. You have clearly lost the majority in Parliament, and therefore he will have no option but to resign.
Well, apparently at the moment, I don't want to remain in the state of denial that there is no threat. Yes, there is a threat, and yes, we are losing majority apparently. I mean, because there is a evolving situation. We cannot predict what is going to be happen in the next moment. So at the moment, if you ask my fair analysis, yes, after losing the MQM, we are going to lose the majority in the floor of the House. But the decisive moment will be when this voting will be held in the floor of the House. So the last ball, which we claim that we will fight till the last ball, is that unless the voting is going to be held, unless the last vote is counted, unless those faces, disgruntled and dissent members of the PTI are exposed, until that we will fight, we will expose them, and we will take their case to the Election Commission to disqualify them for the lifespan. So still,
but that sounds like a desperate. But Yaqub, that sounds like a desperate bid at the end. What you are conceding is A, that you do not have a majority at the moment, and B, therefore, your options are very limited.
As long as we are getting closer to, or we're getting, the things are going towards the conclusion. Apparently, after losing the major ally party MQM, apparently, I can say that yes, we are at the moment we are seems like we are losing, but this will be decided on the floor of the House. You cannot predict the next moment. Maybe they will be. Maybe we retain these ally parties. I mean, they are not bound to stay with the opposition till that day, or maybe they revert their decision by tomorrow. So unless this thing is does not happen on the floor of the House, we cannot predict anything at the moment.
So you're hoping for a last ball miracle of the kind that Imran Khan would deliver when he was Pakistan captain. But Sadia Khan, your sense is the Pakistan miracles do happen.
Are the part of it.
Okay, miracles are the part of politics, especially in the subcontinent. But Sadia Khan, are you very confident now of toppling the government? And is it about Shahbaz Sharif taking over Pakistan, or are you now preparing at the end of the day for early elections? The sense one is getting is that while Imran Khan may be on his way out, there is no guarantee that Shahbaz Sharif is going to be the next Prime Minister.
Yeah, obviously this is very clear. And since Prime Minister was sleeping last night when he was awake by his party members, and they were told him he has lost his majority and the major ally MQM, because his whole reliance was on MQM. And Kaf League yesterday, the card he played with Chaudhry Parvez Ilahi of offering him CM-ship, and Mr. Gustal, CM Punjab, resigned. So he thought he's quite confident he'll win this game, but unfortunately he did not. And after procession of Islamabad, he was confident he will be continuing his terms, but unfortunately he could not. MQM have left him.
But are you ready for early elections?
They are with opposition.
Does the Pakistan Muslim League want early elections?
This is quite early. No. This is quite early to predict about early elections. Now this a new setup is coming. Democracy will continue, and this political regime will complete its terms. And early elections, then it can be said, but still there are lots of rumors around about early elections. Elections are still 1.5 years away.
So you're confident that Shahbaz Sharif? You're confident that Shahbaz?
Of course, yeah.
You're confident that Shahbaz Sharif will lead a new government?
Yeah, he'll be next PM.
You're saying that Shahbaz Sharif will be the next PM, inshallah?
Yeah.
And
he'll be next PM by
Yaqub,
tomorrow.
It's very interesting.
Decided by tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, by tomorrow. Yaqub ji, is very interesting. Imran Khan was supposed to address the nation. That address got deferred. He went and met General Bajwa. There is a belief that the army has also decided to keep the hands off Imran Khan. So Imran Khan is now on his own. Has the army also deserted you? Not just allies, but even the army doesn't want Imran Khan now to continue.
Well, at my capacity or in my current position, I'm not able to comment much on the meeting of the army chief and the prime minister and how influential are they. So currently, I mean, I will take it as obviously there is a political turmoil in Pakistan, and military establishment is always concerned about the current situation. When previously Shehbaz Sharif, the opposition leader, has quoted that he has met several times with the army chief, which was off the record, and then he revealed that he played a role between Pindi and Islamabad as a bridge. So I'm not sure what will be concluded with during these meetings, but due to those meetings, I think the Prime Minister has postponed his address to the nation. It's not a big deal when a Prime Minister postpones his address to the nation, because when there are much more important activities or meetings which he held, it's a normal routine.
You're saying it's a normal routine, but the general sense one is getting that Imran Khan at the moment is cornered. You've got the Pakistan Prime Minister now saying that this is all a foreign conspiracy, Mr. Yaqub, to destabilize him. Why not just accept that that Imran Khan has lost the support of his own partymen as well as his allies? So why blame? When I hear Imran Khan now saying it's a foreign conspiracy, it sounds to me this is the rhetoric of a defeated man. Do you accept that Imran Khan?
I would like to comment. I would like to respond when even the Bhutto claimed that, or Bhutto alleged that there was a foreign hand and a foreign conspiracy. That was no. That doesn't mean that Bhutto was assassinated directly by the foreign agencies. That was done by extrajudicial murder, which was done in the framework of the law. But again, it was a conspiracy. That was conspired. I don't know those judges, how did they got influence? I mean, how they were influenced.
No, who is conspiring against Imran Khan? No, Yaqub Saab, who is conspiring against Imran Khan at the moment?
Again, I would indicate that the Western power, some of the Western power, which I don't mean that Western governments, but there are Western powers which can conspire against the Prime Minister, which he also indicated
this
that
only happens this only happens when you are losing, and we've heard this foreign hand, foreign conspiracy theory too long. But the sense also, Sadia Khan, is that the opposition has a single point agenda. They think that Imran Khan was going to, in a way, try and finish the Bhuttos and the Sharifs, the old order. This is the old order striking back. You have nothing new to offer like Pakistan. That. You are saying that Shehbaz Sharif will take over tomorrow, but nothing is going to change.
Yeah. Listen, one thing is very important, as we cannot say that Imran is going to be cornered or he is cornered. One thing is very important, all this process is happening via legislation, right? Imran Khan so far is elected Prime Minister of Pakistan, and elected Prime Minister of Pakistan cannot be cornered like this. Yeah, he is losing his majority, have lost his allies, but still, till tomorrow, he will be Prime Minister of Pakistan until it will be proved via legislation in National Assembly of Pakistan that he have lost his majority, and the new Prime Minister will come and form its government. And the second thing, which is very important, I don't think so there is a foreign hand in something like that. Still, it's not clear which letter it was which he was showing and which document it was which he was showing. He have to tell what was written on this letter and who sent this to him. His party members, his spokesperson, and everybody, they are still beating about that agenda of that paper he was holding in that day in Islamabad. So we are quite unclear about that. Who is back on this conspiracy? But yes, this is political manipulation.
You want to tell us, Yaqub Saab, what is this? Yaqub Saab, what is this written evidence that Imran Khan claims he has? Imran Khan says he has written evidence that will expose the conspiracy against his government. Does he have it, or, as I said, is this just bluster now? Is Imran Khan now just trying to bowl bouncers, but the ball is just not landing on the right pitch anymore?
I mean, it's a very simple to understand. I mean, there is no doubt that there was a credible threat. It was not a bluff played by Prime Minister on the during the speech while addressing to the huge rally. Once he is now refrained by the High Court of Islamabad High Court. So if it wasn't a real, why the High Court has stopped him? I mean, he was going to reveal the senior journalist today, but he was stopped. So it means that there is something which is not going to be exposed by a certain element, and by the time, hopefully at appropriate time, it will be revealed. Things will be revealed, and let the appropriate time come.
Okay, we'll wait for that appropriate time to come. For years, when particularly Imran Khan took over, he promised a Naya Pakistan. But the goings on in Pakistan over the last few days suggest that Pakistan is going back to Purana Pakistan, with all the intrigue and the conspiracy theories that are swirling around and the likely instability that will afflict the nation in the weeks and months ahead. For now, I thank both my guests for joining us on that rapidly developing situation across the border there in Islamabad. Thank you both very much for joining me on the news today.